The history of the Conference of the Parties, COP, can be traced back to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, the UNFCCC, adopted in 1992 during the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. COP meetings have produced landmark agreements, notably the Kyoto Protocol in 1997, and more recently the Paris Agreement in 2015. COP decisions about how to address climate change are made through consensus. Coupled with the differing needs and interests of parties, this means reaching agreements can be a hugely complicated and challenging process. Since COP21 in 2015, the COPs have revolved around implementation of the Paris Agreement on climate change. However, only 2 years later, progress towards collective country action towards the goals encountered a huge setback as the US withdrew from the Paris Climate Agreement.
The United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord.
At COP24 in Poland during 2018, Greta Thunberg asked the world to imagine what we could all do together if we really wanted to.
Many people say that Sweden is just a small country and it doesn't matter what we do. But I've learned that you are never too small to make a difference. And if a few children can get headlines all over the world just by not going to school, then imagine what we could all do together if we really wanted to.
At the opening of COP26 in 2021, Mia Mottley, Prime Minister of Barbados, highlighted that we had all come to Glasgow to save our people and to save our planet.
For those who have eyes to see, for those who have ears to listen, and for those who have a heart to feel, 1.5 is what we need to survive.
Sir David Attenborough emphasised how working together, nations had the power to save the planet, and that this was why the world was looking to delegates at COP26.
If working apart, we are force powerful enough to destabilise our planet, surely working together, we are powerful enough to save it.
Whilst progress was made, at the finish line, malalignment on the phase-out versus the phase-down of coal surfaced, highlighting just how challenging achieving consensus at a COP can be.
May I just say to all delegates, I apologise for the way this process has unfolded, and I'm deeply sorry.
By COP27 in 2021, whilst the US had formally rejoined the Paris Agreement, concerns over much-needed consensus on climate policy pervaded other regions of the world, having been intensified by conflict. So what can we expect from COP28 this year, hosted by the United Arab Emirates? The hope is that COP28 will generate a roadmap that can accelerate climate action. Additionally, attention will rest on climate finance negotiations and getting the Loss and Damage Fund established at COP17 up and running. Increasingly, the issues of energy transition and global food systems transformation are also set to feature across negotiating streams,